Hello everyone, welcome. This is MC. Hope you're all doing well this evening. Today, we're going to be announcing the schedule for the Legend of Zelda marathon known as Zeldathon Ascent. You may be familiar with it if you're in this channel. If you're not, that's okay. We're gonna have a fun time. It's gonna be not a long stream. It's gonna be mostly the reveal, and then we're going to chat a little bit about it. And I'll open the floor if anybody has any questions in the chat. So, a simple but effective stream tonight. Give me just a moment here. Let's bring it on over to this screen. So you can all see me. Hi, welcome, good to see you. Can I have some background music? Oh, you know that one, it's Zelda Lullaby. Echo EMC. Sorry, making new scenes is a hard thing to do. I'd like to welcome everybody here, including my cowlick, as it's known. It's good to have you here, cowlick. I can't get it down. I've tried 1,000 times today. It doesn't work. It's good to have you all here. So as you all know, Zeldathon Ascent is a charity event that we're hosting here at the end of December 27th through January 2nd. We're going to be raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And in fact, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital donations are open now. If you go to donate.zeldathon.net, you can donate, and the total right here should update in real time. And Link is not here yet. Link's not here yet. He's busy. But we should have a chest, and your alerts should appear in this general area that I am signifying. Welcome everybody. We're going to be showing off the scheduled trailer here in a moment, and then I'm going to step through the trailer one by one to kind of give you a breakdown of everything. If you'll give me just one moment here, I'm actually going to make an edit to the scene for afterwards. I'm going to put myself on the scene. Yeah. Doing a little bit of behind the scenes work, but that's okay. Hopefully you're all doing wonderful today. Hopefully you're all having a good one. All right. So that should be ready. Okay. Will Metroid Dread be played at this latest Zeldathon? I have bad news for you. That will not be part of the Legend of Zelda marathon known as Zeldathon. Yes, the scheduled trailer for this marathon has been made by Flying Ludicolo, one of our video team leads. Yes, and before we get into it, a huge shout out to Jamie, Doug, and the entire logistics crew for not only getting the segments approved, but also Mojo and Gannon for getting into the scheduling process. Big shout outs to Kelly for being new to the logistics team in the process this year, and also to my fellow directors who were part of the process of looking through segments as well. So we had a whole crew put together this year's schedule. So I hope you're very excited for it. And yeah, we will talk about the hubs a little bit. So for those of you from the community in the chat, if you have questions, soon will be a great time to ask them, so feel free to think on them. I'm actually going to stop the music, and I think we'll play the trailer here in just a moment. So thank you all very much. I'm going to mute myself, play the trailer, and I'll be back in just a moment. you go, everybody. We are going to step through that trailer here a little bit slower. Let me just bring my camera up here. Good to see you all again. So we're going to go through that trailer a little bit slower, and we're going to talk a little bit about what was announced for this latest marathon. I'm going to turn on some other background music and mute that video so that way we don't hear it twice. Let's put on some background music, some Skyloft perhaps. And I'll have some other ones I'll put in the queue for after this. Real quick. It's not a science, these streams. It's an art form. All right, so let's take a look at what we had announced, shall we? Bring it back. Video, come back. There we go. Oh, is there no pause button? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to hold it. All right. All right, everybody. Actually, there's a pause button. I found it. So, starting off the marathon, 4 p.m. Eastern Time on December 27th, we will have The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, which is going to be a co-op run with Clinkit and Danny Music. Danny Music is an expert when it comes to A Link to the Past. Clinkit, however, is more new to the game, and it's going to be quite interesting how they blend together. I know they're still discussing exactly how they want to do it, but both Clinkit and Danny are going to have a wonderful time with the game. I think it's going to be a kind of a hoot of a run. Anybody who's seen any of Clinkit's past runs knows that Clinkit will definitely bring some entertainment value to the run, and that mixed with Danny's just raw skill, it's going to be a good run to start the marathon off, and that'll be hosted from our Skyloft hub. So I'm very much looking forward to that. The second run is of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You know it, you love it, and it's being played by someone who's played so much N64 Zelda that it would be a crime not to have Jamie play it. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be played by Vidya James. Jamie, do you have a do you have a twist that you have for this run, or are we not revealing that yet? I don't remember, or has that been canceled? I'm not sure if it's not written here, but I don't mind talking about it. Would you want to talk about it? Jump in my meeting room real quick. Here, I'll bring you on stream. Jamie, come on in and tell us a little bit about your run. Hey there, Jamie. Welcome. Hold on, one moment, please. You're not on this scene. Oh. Hold on. You're on the scene now. Go ahead, Jamie. You're good now. I thought I was being a clever boy.
Well, okay. So, the run is slated. It's a 6-hour time slot. Currently, I can beat Ocarina of Time without any glitches in just over 4 hours. So I've got about 2 hours of leeway there. Mm-hmm. So in order to make it harder on me, I'm going to set it so that every certain amount of money we raise, I haven't figured out the exact interval yet, but let's say like every $250 or so raised, I have to get an extra heart piece somewhere. And there's a total of 36, so we'll have to space that out. But in order for it to be fair for me, because if I have to get all 36 heart pieces, it's going to take me way longer than 6 hours. So I'm going to have a running counter called the glitch tax, where it's going to start out low. It's going to start out at like $5. And if I want to do a glitch to speed things up, I have to donate that $5. And then it's going to go up. It's going to increase. And it's going to keep getting larger. And so as we go on, the glitches are going to get more expensive. So I'm going to have to pay that. The twist on that, though, is that the chat is also allowed to pay the glitch tax for me. So if anybody wants to be generous and help me out, they can do that as well. But it has to be like a single donation. It can't be, we fund towards the tax. No. Perfect.
And as you know, crouch stab is a glitch, right?
Oh, what do you mean it's a glitch?
I'm just toying with you.
Of course. No, I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun.
Gotcha. All right, perfect. Well, thank you for filling us in on that. I will leave you for now, and if I need more info, I'll drop you in, okay?
Sounds good.
All right. Shouldn't need more info, but let's continue on with the next run, which is Triforce Heroes, played by the denizens of Farron Woods. That's right, our Farron Woods hub is going to have quite a few people who are going to be playing Triforce Heroes, and many of them our Triforce Heroes veterans from Zeldathon. I don't want to reveal it all, but we might also have some newbies in there. So it's going to be a nice mix of possibly a newbie or two mixed with some experienced veterans who know what the heck they're doing. And at the end, we're going to beat the game, because that's what we do at Zeldathon. We beat the Zelda games, and that's what we're going to do this time. After that, we're going to continue on with more multiplayer Zelda with 4 swords. That'll be played by the denizens of Fire Sanctuary. So the Fire Sanctuary hub will step in, and we'll be spending about an hour and a half with them going through 4 swords, which should be fun and easy. For fun and easy for them, because they get to have a good time with 4 swords. 4 swords is a great game to play and just chill out. So I'm looking forward to watching that run particularly. After that, we have the Wind Waker HD. Now this run is really exciting because we have Maeve, who hasn't participated in Wind Waker in several years now, but has played Wind Waker at Zeldathon in part. It was part of the Champions crew, I do believe, at Champions, who unfortunately lost the race. But it's not just Maeve, because we're also joined by mythical Amoria. You may have seen Amoria during Side Quest, and Amoria will be in person getting to play some Wind Waker with Maeve. So I'm excited because, one, I get to meet Amoria in person, and also Amoria gets to play Wind Waker in person. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great time. It's very much looking forward to that. Wind Waker HD has always been one of my favorite games, so looking forward to seeing them. And they will be at the Skyloft Hub, where I will be. So I get to hang out in person and watch Wind Waker. It's going to be very fun. After that, he's back at it again. No all mask run. Only 6 hours, and we're holding him to it. Shadow Temple's going to be playing Majora's Mask 3D. It's going to be a great time. But what if, let's put it this way, Shadow has to train. If Shadow trains and wants to do some all mask fun, have to train. Because we're not breaking that 6-hour rule. That's important. All right, let's proceed to the next one. Ow, my neck just made a crack. After that is, that's me. After that will be The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 1, played by yours truly, MC. I have been preparing for it. If you didn't see on Twitter, I posted this guide that I made, which is a full Zelda 1 guide that I made myself. I painted on it, and I have all the dungeons in here and a route for them. This is my baby, and my hope is by the marathon I actually don't need this, but I'm still going to bring it with me, because Zelda 1 is one of those games that if you know where to go, it's fast and it's easy. And if you don't know where to go, it takes 5 hours. So, hear this? That's the sound of quality. Yeah, this is my cheat sheet. You'll notice that it has no words on it. One of my goals was no words. It has some numbers, but I don't want words, because when I'm playing Zelda 1 at Zeldathon at the Skyloft Hub, I don't want to be reading. I want to be talking to chat and raising money for charity. So I have my own custom-made guide, and I did a practice run over on my alt channel the other night. I'll probably be doing more runs of it on my main channel, so looking forward to that. You have to play it on the Game & Watch handheld, right? No, I'll be playing it on Switch. However, I have been practicing right here on my Game & Watch. It's been a pretty useful little device to play around with. All right. After me, because I don't want to talk about me all day, dang it, we have The Legend of Zelda Oracle Seasons and The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages multi-world. This is crazy. So Monica and Romscat will be playing together, and Jamie, are you around? Do you want to explain a little bit more about how this works? Because I could give an explanation, but you know what? I can always drop in Jamie if you're up for it. Would you like to give a little bit more explanation on how multi-world works? I think you might have a little bit more of a download on it than I do. Oh, there he is on. All right, Jamie, what do we got going on with this run?
So, this is going to be sort of a combo randomizer If you don't know what a multi-world is, essentially we have two people playing their own instance of a game. They're not playing together in the same world or anything. They're playing their own game, but they share items between each other, so they're connected via the interwebs, where, you know, Monica can go into one dungeon and find, you know, the switch hook for Rom Scout or something like that, and then he has his item, and Monica has to keep looking. So it's essentially they have to work together and try and find items as best they can, and it's going to be a kind of a complicated setup, but I think we can make it work. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
And it's really nice because it's cooperative in a way that we don't usually get to see main series titles at all at Zeldathon get to do. Like we've done like a Battle Quest before in Nintendo Land, which is cooperative, and you know we have, you know, Triforce Heroes and Four Swords, but this is a really different type of collaboration where they're both kind of individually playing, but they have to talk to each other to get the run completed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
They're going to be in the same room here, so it's going to be part of the, what is it? Are we allowed to talk about hubs now?
I mean, we've been talking about hubs before, the Elden Volcano hub. Yeah,
this is the Elden Volcano hub, so I'm going to be there for it. I'm going to be present and witnessing it live. It's going to be awesome.
Very good. Thank you for filling us in on that. Let me actually look through the schedule, see if there's anything else I need info on. I don't think I do. I'm good. Thank you.
All right. No problem.
Thank you, Jamie. All right, so let's see. What do we have after the multi-world, which is going to be very exciting? Spirit Tracks with Marissa. Now, this is a classic run. Now, for a lot of what we do when we're going through the scheduling process at Zeldathon, we do like to give, like, new people a chance to run games. You know, we don't want it to be repeats all the time. But Marissa hasn't played Spirit Tracks in quite a while, and so we're giving Marissa a run back here on Spirit Tracks, which is going to be totally exciting. It's going to be a good time. Hold on, I'm adding more songs to my queue because we're almost out. Yeah, Marissa is very good at Spirit Tracks and will confidently get it done in the time listed. And then Marissa's going to be over at the Farron Woods Hub. It's going to be a lot of fun. After that, now we have Link's Awakening versus Link's Awakening Race. And if you can't tell by the logos on screen with Gan11 and Stinus Merut, we are going to be having a race between versions. We're going to have the Game Boy original and the Switch remake going head to head. And I believe, is it Link's Awakening Deluxe? Because I don't see no DX over here. It's Link's Awakening OG, right? OG. All right. So Link's Awakening OG versus the remake. So that's going to be a fun time because the remake is very faithful and there's not like a lot of like, I don't think there's a lot of like speed differences. So I think it's going to be a really exciting run. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And this is one of our very exclusive cross hub runs. So Ganon will be with me over in Skyloft, while Stinus will be across the pond in Lake Floria, in Europe. You know where Lake Floria is, in Europe. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The tech for that one's going to be a little exciting, but you know, at Zeldathon we can manage the tech. First time we've had OG Link's Awakening since Marathon 5, American Red Cross. That is actually a cool stat. I did not know. All right, after that, we have Four Swords Adventures. Again, a little bit of a return run with ZQ Lena. Lena hasn't had FSA in a minute. And of course, you know, I don't want to spoil everything because I don't know how much is settled, but I hear that Lena might not be the only one picking up a Game Boy Advance during this. The folks up on Elden Volcano might have a little bit of a fun time. So I will let ZQ Lena tell you more about that on the day of. But for right now, FSA is going to be a great time. A good squad up there. After that, so we did do the Oracle's multi-world, but we want to do a more traditional run of the Oracles as well. So we're going to have, with a Zeldathon run premiere, Peter Bob, PTR Bob, Pete, playing some Oracle of Seasons, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I am so excited that we get to have a run from another Disco Cactus member. Last time we had Drum Ultima do Twilight Princess, so it's going to be a great time. Pete's going to rock it, and I will be there to encourage this run on, because I love Oracle of Seasons. After Seasons, not Ages, being played by Total Race for St. Jude. No, it says Betsy under there. Believe me, it says Betsy under there. Betsy and the denizens of Fire Sanctuary will be playing Cadence of Hyrule. So it's not only going to be Betsy, it's going to be more than Betsy. So we're gonna have a little bit of a squad. But Betsy was the one who originally submitted it, so we said, Betsy, you can be, have your name right here. But we'll probably have some other folks jump in, so it's gonna be a lot of fun times. Excited to see some more Cadence. We haven't seen Cadence at Zeldathon in a minute. We haven't seen Zeldathon in a minute, to be fair. After Cadence, we have Breath of the Wild being played by Dark and Eric. Dark and Eric, our design team over at Zeldathon. They do a lot of hard work to make the channel and the social media and everything look so beautiful. They did not design this box that I put below me. So if you hate this box that's below me, it's not their fault. It's my fault. But yes, Dark and Eric are going to be having a wonderful time playing Breath of the Wild. They have a big block of 10 hours, and they're both. When you put them together, I think we're going to see some goofers during this run. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to Breath of the Wild. Unfortunately, it's not going to be on my hub, so I have to watch remotely, but I'm going to have a fun time watching from a distance. Yes, and after Breath of the Wild, we got some CDI games. We have the Wanda Gamelon and the Faces of Evil remastered by OC1. The community has made some amazing remasters of the Wanda Gamelon and the Faces of Evil for the PC. They operate at a faster rate. The controls are responsive. It works. Shouts to Dopley who made those. Yes. So this is gonna be the first time getting to see those at Zeldathon as well. So very much looking forward to seeing working copies of the CDI games. I'm sorry, remastered. I'll call it remastered. I don't want to betray my CDI brethren. Now after that, we have Phantom Hourglass with Broken. No frills, I believe, so far on this one, but Broken loves Phantom Hourglass. Broken is an amazing entertainer and is going to have a wonderful time with it. So look forward to seeing Broken play some Phantom Hourglass. Where is Broken at? Let's see. The Farron Woods Hub. Okay, cool. So look forward to seeing that. Afterwards, we have Twilight Princess HD, which is broken into 2 parts because it's such a long game. We really do not want to make one person sit there for all 12 hours. So we're starting off with Kelly Selena. What do you want? Take a walk? No watch. I'm not taking a walk. I'm doing a schedule reveal stream. Sorry. New watch is telling me what to do in my life. We have Twilight Princess HD with Kelly Selena. Kelly is amazing. Kelly is one of those team members that the more that Kelly's been at the marathons, I've seen grow and become more entertaining, more energetic, more excited to be involved with things. And Kelly's just gonna rock Twilight Princess HD. I am so excited for Kelly. And I'm also excited for part 2 being played by Maria. Fantastic. So you'll notice that these two are not at the same hubs, or you might know that. So Kelly is going to be playing from Canada, the Eldon Volcano hub, while Fantastic's going to be playing from Lake Floria, the Belgium hub. So how we're going to do this is we're going to find one spot in the game exactly where the split is, and when Kelly reaches that point, saves and quits, and then Maria starts a file that is at that same spot. So that way, we miss 0 gameplay. Like, it'll be exactly the same. You know, obviously the rupee count might be different or something. Maybe a piece of heart might be gone extra or less. But, you know, nothing heavily consequential. The file name might be different. I didn't think about the file name. Maybe we can have 2. No, we can't have 2 file names. I guess Maria gets to choose a file name for fun. Man, what a what a lucky day for Maria. All right, Maria gets to choose a file name for free. And then after that, it's midnight on January 1st. A new year, 2022, will be rung in once more with the Jam Train. So as usual, we wanted to have some sort of music event. And so we are luckily going to be able to get together a group of musicians at one of our hubs, and they are going to perform a jam train for us. Unfortunately, we can't have the whole group together in one place because we're trying to safety first, of course. But the fact that we're getting a group of musicians together and there'll be some people running tech who can, applaud, it's going to be wonderful. I am so excited for the return of the Jam Train proper this winter. After Jam Train, though, taking us overnight, this just feels right to me. Marza K will be playing Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. That's going to be a lot of fun. So overnight, over the new year, it just feels right to have Kay playing Hyrule Warriors overnight on a new year. It just feels right. It just feels right here. So excited for that. Mars is going to be amazing, and that's being done from the Linearu Mining Facility Hub, which is a name you haven't heard yet. They only have one run. So they're getting together for this one run, but obviously it's a hefty one, being Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and we're gonna have a nice squad there. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So Marza K, gonna be amazing. Getting Marza Cray with Marza K. Thank you, Jamie. After Age of Calamity, hey, we still have an Oracle game to finish. We have The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages being played by Great Scott LP and Hipster Harbinger. They're going to be doing a little co-op on Oracle of Ages over at the Lake Floria hub over across the pond in Europe. So I'm excited, one, for the return of Scott having a run, and also for Hipster, who is absolutely stellar at video games in general. It's going to be... Isn't it funny that two people who are technically American citizens are playing this run in Europe? Anyways, let's continue on with the next run. And this one's hype. Super Lewis, I love Lewis. Lewis is amazing. We couldn't not do this again. We did this during side quest and we wanted more of it. Chat plays Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Lewis will be helping coordinate it and hosting it. You, the Zeldathon chat, the Zeldathon fans, will be able to play Breath of the Wild. And we just get to watch for 2 hours, right? Yeah, 2 hours. You have 2 hours to see how far y'all can get together. Lewis is amazing. I'm so excited. I don't think Lewis was able to... Lewis might be able to come to Skyloft. I don't know. Well, I don't know if we have that confirmed yet 100%. But either way, I'm hoping we get to see Lewis in person. But either way, we will see chat plays Breath of the Wild. So looking forward to that. Afterwards, we have Choco. Choco played Skyward Sword back in the day a long time ago, and obviously this is the first marathon we hit Skyward Sword HD. That's part of the theming of the marathon in general, obviously. Which, by the way, why don't we queue up another song or two, just because I'm afraid it's going to end at like any point. Okay. Yeah, so Choco will be taking on the first part of Skyward Sword HD over from Ancient Cistern. I thought they were Deep Woods. I guess they got a rebrand. I didn't see the rebrand happen. We killed Deep Woods? Okay. I didn't know about that hub rebrand. So Choco will be playing Skyward Sword HD. And then afterwards, the second part, just like Twilight Princess, where we have a save in the middle, will be picked up by Soaring Chris. Soaring Chris, of course, is another Zeldathon veteran. And is going to do an amazing job taking on the second part of Skyward Sword HD and defeating Demise. After Skyward Sword HD, which I'm excited to see at a marathon finally, we're going to have the Minish Cap with Trina. Trina's done Minish Cap before, and we felt it was time for a little bit of a return. This will be done from the Farron Woods hub. I am so excited to see Trina play more Minish Cap. On an unrelated note, can somebody out there, like, tell whoever designed the Minish Cap logo to, like, make it better next time? Anyways, like that's not a slight against design team. I mean, like, actual, like, Zelda design team. Like what's going on over there? What is that? Someone called Doug Bowser. I'm excited to see Trina play some Minish Cap. Afterwards, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, played by Supersonic. I am so excited because we've had Supersonic at, like, every side quest? Was it every side quest? Has it been every side quest? I don't know if Sonic has been at every side quest. I think so. Yeah. Okay. Well, Sonic is amazing, and luckily I've had the honor of working with Supersonic since before we got into side quest and over at Calithon, and I'm excited to see that Supersonic is not going to be playing Mario or Sonic at this marathon, but Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a fun time. If you've seen any Supersonic's runs, you know that this is somebody who practices their runs to a T and will not need one of these. Supersonic's not going to need one of these because Supersonic's got it all up here. I'm making promises that I don't know if he can keep. Anyways, Adventure of Link, going to be an amazing run. Excited to have Supersonic back in the saddle for that one. Then finishing off the main games, Campy. Oh, that old jokester's coming back for The Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds. I am so excited for this one. Campy's actually been talking about wanting to play A Link Between Worlds since, like, 2018, maybe 2017 even. Like he's mentioned to me before, like it's been one of those, like, little spice things, like, I kind of want to play A Link Between Worlds at Zeldathon sometime. Like, you should submit it. And here we go. We go through the years, and here we are at Zeldathon Ascent, and Campy's playing A Link Between Worlds. I'm so excited. I'll be at that hub, so you'll see me on couch probably poking fun. It's gonna be a great time, and it's going to be a wonderful end to the main runs of the marathon. Because then after that leads us only to our finale. The grand finale, as per usual, will be happening after all of our main runs, where we'll have a nice little bit of a sit-down session and be able to kind of wrap things up, give some thank yous to everybody who worked hard on the marathon, and wrap it up with a nice credit sequence. So as always, let's push that up here. Oh, you can't see the title. Oh gosh, this was a mistake. Go back when it just said Zeldathon Ascent. It was better. So yeah, that is our schedule for Zeldathon Ascent. It's going to be a wonderful time. As you can see, we have every Zelda main series game being played, and we are not doing a speed run for any of them. We very purposefully, like, talking early in the cycle about this being kind of a return to Zeldathon after a long break. And even though we're not all in person yet, we were like, what do we want to, what is our goal here? And it's like, let's keep it a little bit simple, and let's play the main Legend of Zelda series and play it kind of not vanilla, but, you know, Zeldathon percent like we've done in the past. It's going to be fantastic. And then we put on some spice runs where we had some room. I'm excited to see where we go from here. I'm already thinking about Zeldathon 27. I should stop. I should stop thinking about Zeldathon 27, but I'm already thinking about it. But Zeldathon 26, Zeldathon Ascent, is going to be a fantastic time. We have such a baller schedule. I am so excited. And I can answer some questions we have now in the chat. So if anybody at home has any questions, now would be a great time. I do see one question here already in from Squall22. Is every member of older Zeldathon going to be there? No, because as time has moved on, people move on in their lives and shift and stuff. You know, it was really exciting. Like, we had Zach, who was one of the co-founder of Zeldathon, the second person who was there at the very beginning when we hit the first live button. Zach came to Zeldathon during response to do some filming for the documentary. And I asked him, I was like, hey, Zach, do you want to go on camera? Do you want to go say hi to the audience? Do you want to like be like, hey, I was one of the co-founders. I was here at Zeldathon 1. Like, or do you want to like do anything with that? And he said, no. He said, you guys got it now. And that was a moment. There was a twinge of in my heart at that moment. Like, because on one hand I was like, go do it. It'll be fun. But on the other hand, it was like, it was kind of nice how he said it. He was like, you guys got it now. I'm not needed here. And that's happened. So we always have new team members coming in. Sometimes people have to move on in their lives and the cycle moves on. $5 from Narvik. I can read that comment. I mean, I could if I didn't close the pre-marathon fundraiser reading page before I started this. Wow, this works is the comment from Narvik. Thank you. Let's see here. I'm curious, are donations open? You just answer your own question. There you go. Zeldathon randomizer win. All randomizers. I have thought about that, but I also think it would probably be best not to do it as Zeldathon. If we did it as Zeldathon, maybe as like a side thing, but maybe one day we'll have something like that. I do like doing randomizers, personally. Will fans get a chance to ever select a game to be played during Zeldathon? I don't know what you mean, because we play all the Zelda. All the main series is always played, you know? Sometimes we throw in some spin-offs or some side games. But, I mean, send us an email if there's something that you're like passionate about. It's nice to have randomized and other interesting ways of playing the game mixed in with the regular runs. Yeah, for this marathon, we wanted to go kind of a little bit back to basics in terms of the schedule. Obviously, it's not fully back to basics, but we have a little bit. We have a little bit of that back to basics, and we're gonna kind of expand on it and remix things as we go along. It's gonna be exciting. Are there any guests from side quests that you want to invite to Zeldathon? We have actually, and many of them you saw there in the listing. We got Supersonic, Lewis, Amori at a start. There's a lot more, and there's people who are joining the team that you that aren't necessarily doing a run. People like Nudge, who is amazing, by the way, one of the coolest people, and is joining and being part of the team more on a staff role. We have a lot of people. Natsu has been a long time part of the Zeldathon family and is joining in. I don't have the whole list in front of me, so one, I'm sorry if I didn't say your name right now. Two, I love you all. So the Zeldathon team's always growing and becoming bigger and more exciting, and especially after side quests where we got to meet a lot of people and see what type of value they could bring to Zeldathon and the main runs. It's sick. It's so cool. It is so cool. Yes, new friends. I'm always excited to see new friends. Literally, we said, can we keep them or give them permission? That's not quite how that worked, but we have a little bit of more of a process other than that. But that's a nice public summary. You know what? I like that, Ilya. Shh. Okay, I won't say anything. I'm sorry. Right, I'm sorry. By the way, this is empty. I just wanted to do something. Any more questions, or do I have to continue to pretend to drink Diet Coke? MC, is your cowlick going to be at Zeldathon Ascent? Hopefully not. Hopefully I can figure out what's going on with it by then, because this is a situation that I gotta control. How many different hubs do you have? Great question. Let's count. Skyloft, Elden Volcano, Farron Woods, Fire Sanctuary, Lake Floria, Mining Facility, Ancient Cistern, and then the Sacred Realm, or I'm sorry, what is it? Not Sacred Realm. What do we call it? Is it called Sacred Realm in here? It is called Sacred Realm. Okay. And then we have everybody, the remote. We have the remote crew. We have everybody who's working not at a hub. We're going to keep them all. We have 9? Okay, thanks, Liz. Liz knows better than I. Did the Mars location explode? I think we did talk about this, actually. We did talk about this on stream, so I can say it. Yes, Mars is dead. So one, obviously, we're staying a little bit more separated because of COVID. But also, our home on Mars is closed forever. It is no longer a place we can go. They no longer accepting visitors. So come summer, we're hoping to move on to our next home on Jupiter. How's the moon base? I think the moon base has been shut down even longer. Jupiter hype. Very good. The Yeti. We have no announcements right now on our merch. Keep an eye out on Twitter. We will keep you up to date. I will say we have merch in the pipeline. And I've seen some of the merch in the pipeline. And I can say I want it. So look forward to it. Oh, yes, you're right. We have one big announcement about merch. You are very right. And in fact, let me get the link right now because I have it. So as you know, the Zeldathon company, the company that runs Zeldathon is called Kinstone. And as part of that, we are selling a Zelda Kinstone. So if you take a look, we have collaborated with the good folks over at Heroic Replicas. They are amazing. Go to heroicreplicas.com/store and you can get a Kinstone. And I don't have one yet. Mine are still in the mail, but I believe they're about this big. I believe they're about the size of like a medallion. Probably a little bit smaller than coaster size. Maybe a Diet Coke can could fit on it. Don't use it as a coaster unless you want to. And they're running for $50, which you might be like, $50? Holy smokes. But half of that, $25, goes directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So that's going to be a great way to support the marathon and get a very, very exclusive piece of merch, because I believe our plan is to not resell these after this event. We have considered doing other colors, but no announcements. So if you want the blue Kinstone, now's the time. Yeah, and they're made of metal. They're about the size of a can. Cool. So yeah, be sure to grab a Kinstone. You can buy those now. Those are available now. When will prize announcements be made? Keep an eye out on the Zeldathon social media channels. I can't reveal yet. I gotta keep that secret. Gotta keep things secret at the moment. But soon, very soon. All right, folks, I got a few more minutes here. Any last questions here about Zeldathon Ascent? I'm really excited for it, mostly because it's the first time we get to do a marathon partially in person from these hubs, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see some of the people I haven't seen in 2 years. It's going to be a great time. Yeah, the schedule is out now. Start to plan out your sleep schedule if you want to. Please make sure you sleep during the marathons. We always encourage that. Should be an interesting format. The thing is, we're really working hard on making sure that the hubs feel like Zeldathon. So our hopeful end goal for what you see on camera on December 27th is Zeldathon. Like, I don't want anybody to be like, this feels a little bit different. We have to feel like Zeldathon. And it might just be like, oh, my voice. You know how, like, during the marathon, different people are on camera at different times because they have to sleep and they have different runs and stuff? We kind of want it to be like that, where, if you come during the day, you might see this group of people. You come during the night, you might see this group of people because they're up usually. Except it's going to be more tied to, specific locations. So the end hope is that you come in and you watch Zeldathon. It'll look a little bit different based on the hub because everybody has a little bit different equipment. But we want it to feel like the same location if we can. So that's what we want to do. How do you decide who gets to invite to Zeldathon? Back in the day, and you know, we've talked about this before, it used to be more of a friends of friends type scenario where it's like, you know, if you're a friend with somebody, you can kind of like, hey, I think you'd be cool if you came to Zeldathon, we're going to hang out. And as time has gone on, we've kind of shifted a little bit more over time, and we've been trying to look for more specific people with specific talents. You know, we want to see like, people who are really good entertainers, really good audio mixers, musicians, people who know how to run cameras. We want people with specific skills or things to bring to the table. Supersonic is a great example of like somebody who is an amazing speedrunner and has game skills unlike any of us. Or if you look at someone like Super Lewis, that guy mods games like nobody other. He can make controllers for anything and everything, and that's something that just like, we don't have all those skills necessarily on the team or not like that. And it's so exciting to see people getting involved with the team that have these skills. And so right now our focus on how does one get invited to Zeldathon is one, we've been trying to like just let people, you know, talk to us. It's mostly a process that we go through. You know, we vet our team members and make sure that, you know, it'd be a safe thing to invite them to the event and see what they can bring to the table. I still have my Side On Mini Pillow prize from a few years ago. Super excited for Sen. I have my Side On Mini Pillow. Where is he? I think he's in that shelf over there, off camera. If you're looking for a jib camera operator, don't say that. Jiggy wants a jib so much, and I'm like, we can't fit a crane in our ballroom. MC, would you like a donation bomb? Yeah, man. Hit me up. Make me feel something. make this number like huge. Like, Grant, can you like make this number like break out of my box because I haven't prepared for it to go to like 6 digits yet? If we have any more questions, feel free to drop them in. Again, folks, I do have to get going here in about 6 minutes. I have to go make French toast. But, oh. Ho-ho-ho! How about that, folks? So all of these donations here, as they come in, I will talk about them real quick. All of these donations were made last night. Our good buddy Video James, who was part of the logistics committee putting together our schedule, did a wonderful crowd control randomizer of Majora's Mask, and people came out in full support of him and his cause, and as you can see, supported heftily. So as you can see, we have a donation train active. Why is it playing Baby Park? I guess I ran out of Zelda music. It's actually fitting. So, yeah, as these donations come in, just a reminder to all of you to donate. And if you can't donate right now, start saving up. You have until December 27th for when the marathon starts. So start saving up. Got a paycheck coming. See if you can safely and securely set a little bit aside. So as all these donations come in, just a huge thank you to everybody for being part of the Zeldathon community. I'm really excited to be back with it. Any others? We got a bunch of dollars coming in. I never look at my paycheck. You should probably do that. Yeah, we got a donation train here. They're all coming in. I don't know if that $10 donation is new, but I see a $10 says, I love Zeldathon so much. It's one of my main personality traits from Pink Penguin. Oh. That's what we're talking about. That's the big one right there. That's the first $1,000 donation noise of Zeldathon Ascent cycle. Like, technically, that donation happened last night, but I got to hear the sound. That was the real first sound. We love the $1,000 sound, dude. We love the $1,000. What? What is $5.01? What was that? What was that sound? I missed a side quest meme. Looks like that's it. Don't look the side. Don't look the donation train sign, MC. You don't usually get to do this during Zeldathon because there's a background on the sign. Oh, guys, the train's gonna end. Oh, I broke it. I broke the sign. Well, everyone. On that note, I think it's time for me to abscond. Thank you all very much for being part of this stream. Thank you very much for, as always, being wonderful. And the next time the Zeldathon stream will be live, I do not know, but we're going to be doing some pre-marathon fundraising both on this channel and on individual channels. So keep an eye out for those. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting St. Jude. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. And I will do a raid, so keep an eye out in the chat. We're going to be doing a raid on some channel, so look forward to that.